Okay, let's do that fractured lake. So for that fractured lake, I want a level 80 map, right? Hmm. It's wall time. Nice. So that we could get a level 80 Dusk Ring from this. Not that I think it matters. 81 is the thing that matters, I think. Calandra. I like the part that the calendar talks. Ah, we have an amulet this time. It's not bad. Dusk amulet. It's so bad, by the way. We want the exact opposite, right? Let's just keep them. Let's just spend these maps, by the way. I don't like the blue corrupted stuff. I don't want to spend them on the good maps, though. That's fine. I want to spend the blue maps that we corrupted. Yeah. The guy's waiting for me. Greater Storm Room. All right. Okay, this is, I think, a genuinely good guy. Poor guy didn't know he could change the sockets in the items. Yeah, guys, when the earplugs are in, I'm a little less talkative. It's to block out the daughter. She's tantrum sort of thing. I'm sure those of you with children would understand. The Waves of Blood, give an interesting vibe to me because, guys, that's what I played in Diablo 4, Blood Wave. Was the best build in Diablo 4 this season. That's too expensive. Stuff is 750 rerolls are so nasty though. Hurts. Because we are final 96, and if we ever get the 97, we'll be able to equip another glyph. It would be nice. Oh, I had that amulet. It doesn't sell. I had that amulet. We are 14 short. Shall I? Oh, yes. Mass map buyer, guys. My favorite person. So guys, if you are wondering what that means, right? Why is that person buying 300 maps? Obviously, they are not going to do it. So guys, what would be the point, right? The point is, guys, maps are the most succinct and efficient way of getting gold, right? A tier 6 map with 6 modifiers sells for about 10,000 gold, right? It's pretty mighty. But he didn't accept my invite. No. Attack damage spears poison on hit. Ah. Well. Really? 16 attack speed. That's like perfect. It's perfect. Oh yes. None like it. Hold on. Okay, we have 100 life on top. Let's try it. Come on, get me that movement speed. Come on. It did. It's only 15 though. One exalted. Let's try 10, but it's full. Yeah. What's this then? Big oof. Good God. The worst item the world has ever seen. Let's get rid of these stupid blue corrupted maps. Hey, Beru. John Void John, hello. How's it going, Beru? So we are approximately one sale away from... Oh, you are. It's pretty good. It's definitely profitable. So are you doing it with level 82 basis or... And did you listen to the part what the difference between a level 82 base and an 81 base and normal bases? I think that's very similar to Path of Exile 1, right? You would know that stuff anyway. Yes. If you are going for eye level 82, you will be able to roll 41 to 45 resistance range, right? That's what you get from I level 82. If you go with level 81, you will be able to roll the max tier of chaos resistance and the max tier of rarity. And you'd be finding level 79 and higher, and everything else is available. So the thing is, you can get a 500 energy shield helmet, with any random tier 15 map, Kamasan Tiara. So I still go for it. Yeah. I'm actually normally jealously guarding my trade secrets, but I thought that one would be, it can keep many people afloat at once, I think. Yeah, sadly, that's what how the general content of the channel goes, sadly. Yeah. And I discovered all of these myself. I haven't read it anywhere. I just fully come up with it myself. The procedure, etc. How much did you buy the bases for? And as I said, if the video reaches 10 likes, I will do a video in which I craft a level 82 Kamasan tiaras myself as well. Yeah. So, and at what price? 5, 10? Yeah, 5 won't answer. I think you'll have to go 10. My best sale, Beru. So Arbiter, right? And I know that you guys haven't played the end game much. The pinnacle boss of the game. You gather keystone, the fragments from stale bosses, and then you use all of them to engage Arbiter. I'm guessing. So what am I doing? I'm trying to find one more rare. Okay, and one more ritual site. Why did I miss that one though? By the way, in the video I craft 4 of them, and the 4th one I crafted was between worth 1 and 2 divine, right? So it already sold for 1 divine. Yeah. So we need to find one more ritual thingy. So where is that ritual thingy though? It's not near. Sun-dyed witch. That's the guy that wanted to buy maps from me? Who's this? That's a map filter, I'm guessing. That's a regex, I'm guessing. All right. Hey, John, hello, buddy. How's it going? I did reply to you the other day, but I think I was a little bit too late. Right? You suggested that I re-roll the jewels. I have that, I think. No. No. Mana regen. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. This is not worth anything, right? So guys, we are 1 or 2 sales away from 200 divine. I had a relatively big sale today. That was nice. The Trial of Tsukima's relics are pretty popular. And I think we should be getting started on a hunter soon. And I want to play all the builds from the season so you know I can familiarize myself with them. Hmm. 96, 97 will be pretty long. Hey, stop pushing. How did it survive that much? Okay. What's going on? All right. Oh. John, did you see the helmet crafting guide? You tried your hand at crafting them? Oh yeah, you heard that. Okay, okay. I thought I was a little late and you didn't hear it when you didn't reply. Thank you for letting me know. So you tried the crafting stuff from today? Sure. I thought you were gone when you didn't reply. Yeah, I need to feel more. Stop pushing me around. By the way, if you saw the video, we crafted 4 of them, and the last one was somewhat good, right? And I appraised it to be, between 1 and 2 divine. And to make a quick sale, I put it up for sale for 1 divine, and it already sold. So that small crafting session, and it didn't profit. I believe the other 3 have not sold yet, but a single sale at the divine was profitable. I think our expense for the stuff was around 110 divine, exalted, and a divine is worth 125, so yeah, we did profit. It's a quantity map, shall I? All right. Yeah, it's pretty profitable. I'm just doing the budget version now. I'm just doing it with the Kamasan tiaras I'm finding, and I'm also even going even more budget by slapping alchemy orbs on them. But yeah, as promised, if the video reaches 10 likes, I'm gonna get my hands on 10 or 14 full inventories worth of Kamasan tiaras level 82 and do the crafting. Then I think we can establish if it's profitable or not a little bit better. But I think it should be profitable because everyone is wearing them, right? Everyone is wearing Kamasan tiaras, right? Or energy shield helmets. Well, warriors aren't, but you know what I mean. So how many divine are we on? 192. Okay. Oh no. Where did it go? Come. Feather tiara. So what is our unique collection at? And this is solo self-found, guys. I'm a little proud of this. I haven't bought any Unix from anyone except for this. I did buy that one. I see. Well, you are very right. You are very right. This is very unfinished. And they are approaching the game very unprofessionally. Yeah, liking Toy 1 is the right call, I think. I'll try 5. But yeah, learning is nice, right? If you want to do the swap one day, knowing what's going on is pretty important, I would say. Knowledge makes a difference. Should I sell these? Those to Mr. Alchemy? How much are they? They should be around 3. 8. I want to get these stupid 2 modifier corrupt maps out of the way. How much is a 40 experience one worth? It's 20 exalted. 40 is, I believe, perfect. I think 40 is perfect. I'm considering if I should improve this build, right? Because guys, right now, if I'm being honest, difficulty 4 and game bosses are a problem. Yeah. I mean, if you are very familiar with the bosses, maybe, but if you aren't, they can kill you. So I need a little bit better damage, I think. That means updating the rings and getting level 21 gems instead of 20. Yeah, but that's a lot of investment, or maybe I should just go. Ooh. Maybe I should just go spear. Yeah. Falling short on difficulty 4 was not pleasant. If we level once more, it's going to matter because we are going to get our hands on another jewel node. We had that, I think. Is that Bramblejack? Something like that, I think. So we have 1 rare left and we have 3 ritual altars left. Where are the ritual altars? Why have we found 1? There is 1. Oh, we have Atziri. I don't think it's worth too much this season. Okay. at 0. Oh. More. Okay, I actually want that. $29. 25 strength, 30 fire, 30 lightning. Excuse me? That's not too bad. Dunkelheit. I believe we have that one. I'm not gonna. Oh, and there's no need. No. That was a mistake. I could have just bought it. There is one more ritual altar. Yeah. How many deaths am I on? Am I at 250 yet? 228. Bit of an oopsie. Why? Yes. You still have more rares? Where are they? Oh god. We have one more ritual altar and one more rare, okay? Hopefully the ritual altar will be on the way. You can gamble from Alva, if that's what you're asking. Is that what you're asking? You can gamble stuff with gold from her. Let me just show it to you. Emerald. Let me just open Alva for you. What's going on? I thought I had more. What's going on? I have many more. Why is that dumbass giving an error? 3, 6, 9. I have 9. What are you talking about, you dumbass? I got 9. Dumbass. 27. Yes, see. These are gambles. Yeah, it's actually pretty good early season. I was just too lazy. It's Bramblejack. It is pretty good actually. You can make a lot of money from it. 43 mana. Let's just upgrade into rare. Life regen. No, let's just stop it. Life. Physical thorns. Big deal. Big deal. Worth 20, guys. It's not bad for something I bought from Ritual. Let's go. Pack size goes in here for Ritual. %7 increased quantity. That's valuable. It's perfect. 7%. I would say it's worth at least 20 exalted. These are all Garbaggio. Not bad. Except for the evasion part. I'll go 10 with this one. And 10 is 10. Yeah, it's pretty good. It makes decent money. That's how I got started last season. This season I was a little bit more veteran, so I flipped quite a bit. But last season, that's how I got started. So bad. Silent. Okay, so what shall we do? We can do whatever we like, of course. Yeah, I mean, first season, I didn't trade for a while. So when I actually started playing, I had a lot of gold, and that's what I used to, I also had a lot of patience, and I also needed to learn price checking. And of course, it was very painful, as you can imagine, because all of a sudden you have hundreds and hundreds of rings, and you don't know what they are worth, and it's also hard to determine what they are worth. I think that's when I developed my price checking skills the most. Right? Imagine I had I don't know, maybe 10 million gold, and that's enough to gamble 400 rings. Imagine. How much are the amulets, by the way? Around 30,000? Rings are around 20,000, I remember that part. The amulets are around 30,000. If I upgraded my helmet, I would have so much more survivability. Because also, guys, we still are amulet with something that gives Evasion plus for having energy shield on our helmet. Subterfuge mask. It can also give away uniques as well. So last season I got a decent Ventur's Gamble worth a Divine or something. Oh no. Did I enter the map? Alright, so what to do, what to do, what to do. Shall I go to that tower? There is a lot to do. That's Castaway again. Do I have any other unique maps in range? Yeah, sadly one way to find out, and that one way is scrolling like mad. That's just a random map. We have a little too many exotics. We should be grabbing. Should I just farm rituals? It's just that. I want to go there. Crypt. Whoa, where did my energy shield go? Bronze Greaves. Got that before multiple times. Yes, I fully agree with you. Yes, it's early access. Not just that though, they are so negligent, it gets on the nerves. So, because it's early access, John, right? They have a little bit of a tolerance room, right? But the thing is, I think they are even overstepping that. So maybe you recall the game was released in December, right? And obviously, after the game was released, in about 3 weeks, they had Christmas holidays, right? And you know what they did? All of the Path of Exile team took a huge vacation when the game was 3 weeks old. Can you imagine the number of problems that existed in the game at that point? Insane. They just don't give a crap. And right now they have Easter and the Anzac holiday, right? A New Zealandian national holiday. And then again, they are gone for 1 week, right? I have not seen anything from them in 1 week. We are supposed to get a patch that was going to fix some stuff. Nope. Holiday first, then work. They are so unprofessional, it gets on the nerves on an extreme level. So, for example, this season, a new mechanic was added. I think it exists in Path of Exile 1 on some level. There are wisps around the map, right? And when you get close, they run away. You chase them, and they possess a rare, and they make it strong. And then they drop stuff, right? Thing is, in Path of Exile 2, they don't drop stuff. That's the difference. You chase it around half the map, and it drops 2 blue items maybe. It's just laughable. And they were supposed to fix that. There is Simulacrum that also exists in Path of Exile 1, but it's not similar to Path of Exile. It's insane. It's the hardest content in the game, and it's not very doable for most characters. So they were going to fix that as well. We are waiting for almost 2 weeks now. Because shortly after they released patch 02F, they have started talking about this one, which never arrived. 750 roll cost is so harsh. We have nothing that's worth anything. That doesn't look bad, does it? 20 Chaos Resistance, I believe, is the second best tier. That doesn't sound right. Chaos Resistance can roll 27. All right. Yeah, we don't have. Okay, we can save that one for later, I guess. Yeah. In 5 days, Diablo season is coming. Belial. The act boss of Act 2 in Diablo 3. Shall I try it? It's not gonna work, but... What? Gah. There was a chance of working, yeah. Very little bit small. Oh. Well, that's not bad at all, is it? Chaos resistance. It's not gonna fly though. It's not gonna find anything. Wow, still there. Can't find anything. Okay, so we didn't include the crit damage and we didn't include the added cold damage. I'm gonna try a divine. %28 quantity is one off from perfect. How much is that map? That map could be a divine. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it, guys. I mean, divine. I'll just do another map. That says with weak, but let's use it. Why do I do all these modifiers on it? This is a bad map. There's nothing in it that will help us. Let's go. Where is the sale? Come on. I have a lot for sale, guys. I mean, I have more than my currency is worth in sales, right? And I have 192 divine. I guess that puts the frame of stuff into perspective. I have 250 divines worth of stuff for sale, maybe. All sorts. Cheap, expensive. Because if we keep making egg sales, we can reach that 200 by trading our eggs for divines, but we are a little bit far at the part. We are like 4 short. did he survive? 114% more monster life is that's how it survived. Hmm. I'm a little tired. For a reason. And we could get some stuff from ritual that's valuable, but not very common. I did get nothing for a good long time, then we did get 3 Witlings in kind of rapid succession, but we never gotten the really valuable ones. Sinister Erasure, Dexter Erasure. Oi. Will we immediately cancel that one? Oh, some disappointment time. At least it converted the essence into something a little bit more valuable, I guess. Okay, so we got those. We need one more outer and like 2 more rares. I think it's gonna be an Amazon. I wanna play all the meta characters, John. So I can help people that show up on stream and that need help with their build, and also I can trade more efficient, right? Because I don't need to learn anything about Chronomancer. Right? It's unplayable and it's garbage, but knowing how Amazon operates, knowing how Scimitar Kitawa and knowing how Lich operates makes a difference, right? Because those are popular classes and their items are much more popular. And even though you can read the theory on it or whatever it is, right? It's never the same as playing the character firsthand. So we are, I think, going for the most classic one. 20% movement speed. I don't think that will do it. It's a tad little low. Nothing. Nothing, yeah, I believe. Let's finish with the rares. No, I was actually planning on re-rolling today maybe, but I am feeling a little bit more tired than usual. I don't think we can do a 7-8 hour stream by no means. Doing the guide on this character. So I don't know if you followed it, but I did a guide. I did a video on this character on YouTube, and I knew people were going to ask about the written guide, so I did a bit of a carrot on a stick. I said 20 likes and I do the Mobalytics video. And yesterday I believe we reached 20 likes, and so I don't like leaving stuff out, right? I think someone should read the guide and they should know everything or almost everything concerning the build, and that brings a bit of a problem. The guide becomes very hard to make, right? I think I was at it for 4 hours yesterday. Yeah. The passive 3D explanations, the stats, the skill gems, the playstyle explained, plus 5 melee skills, and I'm guessing that's the cap for a one-hander. Plus 6. Yeah, it doesn't exist. I'll just use the exalteds, whatever. Couldn't get damage, sadly. Supposedly worth 10. Try it here. What am I doing? Oh, I accidentally did place another in here. Okay. Oh, 21 all resistance, 67 life. Looks promising. That's over 100 resistance already. That's already worth multiple exalted. So guys, if the remaining 3 affixes are something, 9 mana per kill, 34 evasion. Five divine. So we can reach 200 divine officially now. I have enough exalted to pile them up. 19% chaos damage. Go. I'm gonna go low and I don't like it. That was a bad luck though. I mean, the start was so good, guys. It could have been, multiple divines. We couldn't just follow. Abyssman. Was I done with that or what happened here? I was done. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit tired. Okay, we can hit 200 divine for the first time ever if I, as I said, do my exalteds into divines. By the way, let me see how much is a mirror. So guys, my goal is always a mirror. Oh my god, it was 600 the other day. It was 600, guys. And when I say the other day, you know, I'm talking in the literal sense. 2 days ago, it was 600. Very toxic, guys. Very hard. Okay. Well, since we have sold something, I can buy. So guys, I can always find valuable business opportunities, right? Profitable opportunities. But you know, when I'm sitting on merchandise worth 300 divine and I'm not selling anything, it just, you know, I don't have it in me, you know, to buy more stuff. I'm constantly buying and buying while not selling. Why? What's the point? Okay, so that was a good purchase. I think we are going to make at least one divine in profit, probably more. Okay, so let's take a look at this, guys. So that's gonna be, I'm guessing, around 850 DPS, a little bit less, 845. I'm good. Am I good or am I good? Okay. 5 divine might be a little bit too much. By the way, 5 divine is me. The other 5 divine, because I always go a little bit below the normal fella. I actually am selling a 870 for 5. Really? Why am I doing that? No. I'll increase the price. Why would I? Because one big divine below everyone is fine, but why do I go 2 divine below everyone? Okay, so what about this one? That's not gonna fly, that's not gonna fly. Okay, so guys, I can think about trying something very expensive here. It really removes what I want, guys. But this is 3 divine per try. So, guys, what happens is the chaos orb will definitely remove that mana and will give me something else. And if it gives attack speed or melee skills, big money. The chance is like 25%. So this is a 850, right? 850. This is a 886, 868. I can do the same thing there, but I cannot get attack speed on that one. That's not worth it there. So I tried. It's very expensive, guys. Go. I got garbage, so my 3 divine was wasted. Crit damage bonus. I'm getting wrecked. Wow. Okay, I guess 200 divine is out of the window. I have divine orbs. Give me Withlings. Withlings. 260, 280, 240. Give me that, please. That's cheap. Spitting in my face pretty hard, by the way. Okay. I'm destroyed. Bricked. Bricked. And bricked. So guys, there is a 50% chance now it removes the best physical damage roll. Yeah. So how much did we spend? We spent 4 Withlings, 12 divine. Well, it's a little bit less actually. Around 10 divine. And 1 divine for the item's price. Yeah, we lost money. And I can't, guys, even if I wanted to, I can't keep on Withling in anymore because there is a 50% chance that it removes the best damage modifier there is, which would make the item worthless, so can't go on. We do have this strength. I'll go 6. So guys, yeah. We gamble. We prepare to lose. So what's our total loss? If this sells at this price, I have lost 5 divine. Couldn't roll the thing. And the thing is, guys, if it getting garbage, I was going to keep on rolling, right? It didn't get garbage. It did get something of a high tier, yeah. Shame, 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 shame. So our chance was that's the one, right? %9 per for melee skills and about 9% for attack speed, guys. So we had 18% chance. We missed it 4 times, and finally we got bricked. Gah. And now 200 divine has just become out of question. You guys can't always profit, but when this stuff happens, you profit big. The problem is though, guys, even if you succeed, then the item will become very valuable, right? Because from 850, it was going to jump to, could have actually jumped to about 1,000, right? Because maces can roll really high attack speeds. So it was going to jump to 2-digit divines, and then it takes a long while to sell. So the value is there, but not many people have the strength to buy that stuff, right? I have a very nice crossbow for sale right now. Yeah, it's not selling, right? And it's pretty good. Almost 1000 DPS, projectile skills, dexterity. Some tiara. That was a shame, really. Whitney's dropping in price was good, though, I guess. Oh, whoa. Oh. 4 Whitnings, guys, and we got nothing. The item remained the same it was. Aha. 14 divine offer. 12 divine offer, sorry. Maybe we can reach 200 then. That's a good sale. He was definitely ready to pay all the 15 though. God. But guys, the thing is, value. Thing is, you should not be result oriented like that. Right? I mean, those that remember me from my Hearthstone streams, guys, you cannot be judging the outcome. You cannot be judging an action based on the outcome only, right? Of course, in real life, maybe it's a little bit different, but in gaming, right? So guys, I was trying something that could have had a positive value, right? So guys, imagine I was spending 3 divine there, 2.5 divine there per try, and I mean, like 9% of the time I would be getting like plus 25 divine or so, I think. I don't know the exact amount. And another 9% of the time I would be getting like 10, 15. So, you know, the average would be 18% chance 10 divine, maybe. Probably a little bit better, yeah. So it was profitable, I think. 6 is a bit low, 8 is very low. Just not waste anything else anymore. So even though I lost there, guys, there will come a time when I will win. Hello? Die. Makeshift crossbow. Okay. Does it allow me to step outside the arena? Is it going to steal my beautiful map away? Is it imprisoning me here? Guys, we used to have this in previous patches, but I don't think this garbage went on. And guys, this is the only game that goes backwards. Okay, do I need to click a little bit more? Thank you. It is countering my map. I killed the boss, but the game doesn't detect the boss to be, killed, and it doesn't let me out. I know the silly thing is, we used to have a workaround on this one by it took away my quantity rarity map away from me. I can't do the rest of my map. I mean, this is insane. And guys, we had found a workaround. These morons fixed it. These idiots, these imbeciles that are GGG. So guys, what you could do was, you could exit to the character selection, and then you would pop in the hideout, right? In order to save us time, now they pop you where you left the character, right? Meaning you cannot dodge the getting stuck. This map is done. I can't do anything anymore. Yeah, I think it's very unreal what they are doing here. Yeah, my map was wasted. How dare I engage the boss? Hey, Devrim. Well, bit of earthquake panic. We had a rather big one yesterday. How's it going? Not me, but generally. I'm very cool with that stuff. Can't really do much. It's a force majeure. Yeah, I just tried to do whittling orbs on a nice mace that I had. I tried 4 of them. They didn't do anything, and in the end, it bricked the item. So, I am now selling the item at 560 mine loss. The worst flip ever. But guys, you fail here, you fail there, and then you finally succeed, and yeah, it's and funny thing is, guys, I had an ice ball, and some guy wanted to buy it off me, right? And I know the name, right? I see him around. He's a bit of a trader, right? And I knew that I was the target of a flip there, right? And I told him that his name was familiar to me, and I asked him what he was going to do about it, right? Was he going to flip? Was he going to omen? He said, I'm going to do what I just did, right? Omen. And it can be really bad. You just saw, right? More than 10 divine invested and nothing happened. I didn't even get a small improvement. And He immediately linked it to me as a godly item. He hit highest tier attack speed, and I was like, you know, how many withlings did you spend? He said first one. Yeah. He profited, I think, more than 30 divine off my back there by just being lucky. I'm just waiting my turn. Well, thing is, guys, if we are being strict, I should not be complaining because I did get lucky on my weapon twice. Yeah, so maybe I should shut up. And I have one of the best crossbows in the game. So maybe, yeah. And I remember that I'm like, okay, maybe I should keep a low profile and keep my mouth shut. That actually does look okay-ish. For a blue. Shall I? You know, deferral costs are dirt cheap. What's this then? Oh, what's this? Oh, bleeding charm, unique bleeding charm. Well, guys, I like my unique collection. Ah, by the way, guys, keep in mind, if you see the golden charm version of this one, that's worth 100 divine. It's one of the most valuable items in the game, so yeah, buy that one. Buy that one if you see it. Prismatic ring. Oh, I have that. I bought it from Ritual, I think, at some point. I have that. Yeah. Damn, man, I can't get over it. I mean, if only it didn't break the item, so I could have kept on going, and eventually I would have profited, hopefully. So, guys, having two alternatives is important. I mean, if you are trying for just, you know, let's say melee skills, I mean, it's less than 10% and it would be, you know, too costly. But when you're trying for melee skills and attack speed, then that's good. And the thing is, guys, on two-handed maces, the attack speed can roll much higher than the other stuff. So, you know, I could actually have hit a really expensive mace there. Attack speed can go up to I can't buy it. I don't like that. I can't buy it. Oh. Rough greaves. I'll just add this to the unique collection. I sold all of those. Couldn't buy anything. Let's go. Yeah. That's a proper placement for a delivering mirror. Mm-hmm. G Crowder. Oh, XP Shrine. We are getting there, guys. Only 97% left. Wow. We are running a breach on an area that's both expedition and ritual. while fighting the normal map monsters as well. I guess if that can prove this character can handle maps, nothing else will. Wand, no. Boom, 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 boom. The thing that I want most is the 3 charms, guys. I have been suffering. I don't want monsters are immune to lightning damage, please. No, I don't want the lightning immunity. Don't show it over and over. So hold on. That's where we place the first one, that's where we place the second one. That can be the third one. Or maybe third, okay. Yes. Okay. Get in their faces and nuke them and they become much less charging than they normally are. Those shield guys block infinite damage. And guys, it's lame and I don't know how it works, but it does. It could be that we do have a little bit of increased damage when we get close, and maybe we exceed their damage tanking threshold with the shields. It's something and I like it, yeah, whatever it is. Did it die? It didn't die. Finally, buddy. You're full. Oh, we got another charm. But I think we had that sapphire charm. Too tight for this, but I don't think it's good. It's just too low, right? Never get good scepters. Good scepters are a myth. Oh, hey. That physical damage looks like it's top tier. It's top tier. And how close is it to perfect? 3 damage of perfect. Okay. Chaos damage. I don't know if we have anyone that's going to utilize that, but I'll try a divine. I don't believe that it's a divine, but let's just try it. We are not hurting for currency. We can, in the worst case, just knock it off later on. Sapphire Charm. Why couldn't I click on it? Come on. All right. We do have a lot. That's also cheap. Let's defer these two. Refresh. Yeah, 750 refreshes are pretty harsh. We probably will be able to buy one of these. We got that one, eh? As at this point, a few exalters don't make too much of a difference for me. I'll just keep it in my unique collection. The 15 divine sale was quite nice. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's there. I actually walked past it. Yeah, that's... It is with Noobish actually. Should have done that. It is what it is. These are worth a little bit above 10 exalted, but that's it. It's one of those invisible annoying fellas. No, it wasn't. It was the caster fella. Plus, oh, hey, 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 oh, that's money, that's money. There is one that's extremely good that's listed for 1 divine, but I think, guys, that guy has listed it for a little bit cheap. I think I should have that. Mine is better, right? 11% reduced charges per use. No. What am I doing? It's too late. 13% away. That's. Oh, it's the 17 again. It's getting truncated. Okay, shall I use an essence on it? Greater essence. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. I'll try two and knock it off to the one divine later on. Okay, let's just do the exalted on it so we can. So guys, if you are wondering what the difference is when you do a tower map with level 15 map and 6 modifiers and a map with level 16, tier 16 with 6 modifiers, the difference is insane. You get a 99% bonus on your 3 slots when you do a tier 15 and brace for it when you do a tier 16. With 6 modifiers, you get 3 slots, but this time around with 100% bonus. Which means what you get is literally 1 additional map per tablet. That's it. Nothing else. 1%. 1 map. I mean, guys, let's say if you are putting, 18 map breach tablet in, normally with a tier 15 map you would get 35 maps out of that breach tablet, right? Amplified by 99% and rounded down. What? Oh my god, that's, guys, that's the first time and probably the last time I ever will see this. Did you see that? Wow. Wow, I will never see that. It took me a while to comprehend what went on. So guys, I have a shrine on me that makes the items drop corrupted, right? And thing is, as you know, corruption can do interesting things. And what it did was, I got a map and it corrupted the map and it also actually increased the tier of the map, and therefore we did get a tier 16 map. That's the first, and as I said, probably last, or not gonna see in several hundred hours, tier 16 map I have ever seen drop. Because normally, guys, you just have to craft them, and this is the only way that you can get them. There is nothing else, right? You have to get that specific shrine, you have to get a map drop, and the corruption should increase the map's tier. No way else. So this was, I would say, almost impossible in season 0 because maps could drop maps of lower tiers, right? So your tier 15 map had to drop a tier 15 map, and then it would have to get corrupted and be a higher tier. Almost impossible, something like a miracle. But now, of course, it will be a little bit more likely. But what a wall does to a map is not always increasing the tier. It could decrease the tier as well. And I think it could be a nice Path of Exile riddle, guys. You could ask someone about how you could get a tier 14 map from a tier 15 area, because as normal it's impossible. There is a special rule in place that prevents maps from dropping maps from lower tiers. So for example, guys, a tier 6 map cannot drop tier 3 maps. They can only drop equal or high. But yeah, I think this one would dodge it. Pretty nice question, right? And this is the power of, I would say, psychology, guys, the power of the mind. If you were to ask tier 16, I think more people would be able to come up with the answer, because it's something that you do when you are playing the game normally, right? You get tier 15 maps and you try to corrupt them and get tier 16 maps, right? But I don't think many people would think about that would translate the shrine to getting tier 16 or 14 maps. Oh, what happened there? I take too much damage. +3 all spell skill. Excuse me? What's that? Oh, guys, that should be divine. Oh, +7 attributes. That's definitely divine. Minimum. Oh, that's lucky. Okay. Loctonial Caress. Did we get this? So guys, I'm now also investing a little bit in my collection as well. Let me grab that, please. Oh, we went broke, eh? Also, let me not forget about my own goal. $6 divine sale, sure. Is it the one that we wasted the Whittling zone? Let me see. It is. So guys, bought for 1, spent 10 on it, and selling for 6. Master of Trade Bashar Josh at your service. -5 divine. But if I had hit attack speed on it, good God. And 200 broken. Nice. Hey, Tolgajan. That was so sad though, guys. If I didn't break it, I was going to go on, but come on, buddy. Gleaming cuffs, shall I? It's my first and only tier 16 drop, guys. Wow, so surprising. So guys, let's take a look at how valuable this is. I exaggerated, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna try 100x maybe. Calculate something. Okay, so we can get we try it. So guys, if he sells it for 2 divine, we will have a similar mace to the one we just bought. Okay. So the first one we made a loss of 5 divine, right? Let's think about this. First of all, though, I think I want to make room, guys. I don't like it when it's a little bit too full like this. I don't like that. Okay, let's just put the tablet where it belongs to. This tablet as well. That regal as well. Okay. So, not bad, but the rolls are low. It's not very good. Okay, just these 3. I'll go 50. I'll try that one. Oh, if we didn't have that evasion, guys, oh, that might have been strong. So hold up. Physical is max tier and cold is second max tier, second best tier. So guys, shall I dare and use a chaos here? It's gonna do something good 50% of time and it's gonna wreck the item. I'm gonna do the Whittling gamble. It's enough. 50. So what about this item? I don't think we should do it. Okay. Now we can make room. Okay. Now we have the expensive stuff here. Oh my god, no thank you. But actually guys, the answer could also be yes, thank you. But what tier is that? Tier 8. Oh, guys, it could be asking for it. It would be asking for it. Because guys, we now have a very high tier lightning damage, and the only thing that's going to be better than this is that the accuracy percentage physical hybrid roll. Yeah. This is just a 2.5 divine gamble. Not worth it. Now, I thought it would reroll that stupid crit chance, but it doesn't. So guys, how do you determine this? I mean, obviously when you have the item, you can, but when you don't have the item, so guys, for example, let's say you wanna do a Whittling gamble, but of course, you don't want the Whittling to remove something that's meaningful, right? So how do you determine that? So because the item was cheap enough, right? I didn't mind, so I don't mind that I can't do the Whittling move here. Let's take a look at this. It's 850 DPS with strength again. We just sold something similar for 6, so I'm gonna go for 6 again. And considering the fact that we bought it at 2, that's gonna be 4 divine profit, and we lost. So guys, and in the first one we did a 5 divine loss. So guys, the 2 maces, after this mace sells as well, I'm gonna be at -1 divine. That's pretty tiresome, right? The cost is 13, and the sell, the return is 12. So guys, how do you determine that? Because Whittling says something else. Whittling does not say it removes the lowest tier roll, but it removes the lowest level roll. So what's the difference? The difference is, guys, again, we have to go to Craft of Exile, right, as we want to do. It's a very nice site, guys. If you are a little bit nerdy, like myself, it does that. Let me do the screen capture. So what's this then? Sacred Maw, whatever it is, guys. It's a 200 Maw. Oh, that's PoE 1. Sacred Maw. Okay. Let's take a look at this, guys. What do we have? We have, so the 45 life when enemy killed is fractured. It cannot be touched. So we have the crit chance, and we have the lightning damage. And even though the crit chance is tier 4 and the lightning damage is tier 8, it goes for it. So let's take a look at it again. The lightning damage, tier 8 is this one. This one. Yes. Level 83 roll, guys. 63 roll. So guys, this is a level 63 roll, right? And we'll observe that the crit chance roll is obviously higher. We have the second best, the first best, the best one, 73. There is something wrong there. No, our crit roll is only tier 4. Let's go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 44. And the lightning damage that we have is this, level 63. Let me just look at it again. Did I make a mistake? Miscellaneous, Whittling, activate. Oh. Whittling, activate. Chaos. No, it's very firm. It's that one? It's that one, right? Yes, it's that one. And that has a level of 63. 63. And the crit chance is 44. I cannot explain the situation, guys. I did see it, right? Then I first was looking at it and I was like, I'm making a mistake here because let's take a look at Whittling again. While this item active in your inventory, your next chaos orb will remove the lowest level modifier. So how does it remove a tier 8 lightning over a tier 4 crit? Okay, so that is wrong, right? It shouldn't. But, for once they might be doing something right, so I'm not going to touch it. And as I said, it's a 2 divine purchase, 6 divine sale. Not bad. But the thing is, guys, doing this move on maces is very good because, guys, for example, when you are doing a bow, I think 19% is the maximum amount of attack speed that you can get. If you are doing it on a crossbow, 19% is again the highest amount you can get. On two-handed maces, you can get 28%. Monica Carazino says it's bugged. So the question is, I can't tell it's bugged. Oh, so you're saying it's just a visual bug and it will work properly? That's a big gamble. These people are so incompetent, I wouldn't put it past behind them. So you're saying it's going to work properly. Crit is the lowest level, we just looked it up. Crit is this one, level 44. And the lightning damage is this one, that's 63. I guess while we are at it, let's take a look at the other stuff. We have the increased physical damage, and the flat damage. Let's take a look at these. Increased physical damage percentage is this one, 60. Yes, 60. And the flat damage is this one, 65. Yeah. And there is the strength, which is 74. Yeah. The crit chance is the lowest one. And guys, the thing is, crit chance is actually, so I'm not even taking a look at the gain life per enemy kill because, guys, it's fractured, as you can see. That means it cannot be taken away, right? Even if it's lowest modifier, it cannot do anything. So, guys, crit chance normally has a bit of value, right? In maces, it has almost zero value compared to other stuff. Why? Because, so guys, when you are playing a warrior, you are doing only so many hits, right, per second, right? So, for example, with Deadeye, I'm like this, the invention of machine gun. So I don't mind if a few of my hits are being dodged, right? Because I can attack, multiple times throughout the second. But that's not the case for warriors, right? They hit hard and they hit slow, so they just cannot afford their abilities to be dodged. So what they do is this. Take a look at this. Your hits can be evaded, never in critical hits. Right? And guys, I would say almost all warriors have this. So the crit chance on the mace does do nothing. So normally it's not bad. Shall we listen to Monica? So guys, what Monica says is it's only a virtual bug and Whittling actually works properly. So even though it really displays the wrong thing, it will actually take away the lowest modifier, which is crit here. Let's also take a look at the life per enemy killed. So that's locked, right? We don't care about it, but no, it's 55. So even if it was not locked, this would have been lower. And guys, what happens if they are exactly equal? When they are exactly equal, guys, multiple outcomes will be shown as possible. Let me just show you. Let me grab the Whittling. Okay. Grab the Whittling. Boom, right? Because a Unix roles do not have item levels in them, so they are all the same. So as you can see, it's not a single color, it's yellow, right? Yellow means multiple modifiers are candidates for getting removed, and yeah, one of them will be removed at random. But in here we have it correct. Well, not very correct, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's try to listen. So guys, what we want is, so guys, let me just go full nerd with this for you, right? So if it works correctly, it's going to remove the crit chance. So what is our chances of hitting big money? I still have the display capture on. So guys, we have life per kill and we have strength. So why is it important? I will show it to you. Life per kill is almost 10%, right? And strength is, close to 10%. Let's keep it simple. Let's say 20%, right? Guys, which means the remaining 80% will be increased by 25% each to 100%, right? So what we have is, guys, and what we want to hit is this melee skills, right? And this attack speed. So these add up to something like 16%, increase that by 20%, 25%, and we end up with 20%. So guys, 20% of hitting attack speed and melee skills, right? And they are almost equal, so 10% each. If we get one of them, somewhat big money. Okay, let's trust Monica here. So guys, let's say this is a really visual bug and it removes the affix, which is crit. It did. Nice, thank you. We got crit damage bonus, which is nothing. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's stressing me out. Oh my god, it shows the best affix that we have. Let me go. Why is it bugged? I think the fracture is bugging it. So the increased physical damage that we have is level 60. And the critical damage bonus that we have is extremely low, it's level 8. But guys, if it, bugs for real and removes that, the item is garbage, right? Because the value of the item comes from that 154% physical damage. But yeah, it's a very basic skill. Balls of Steel time. Okay, 4 life per hit. 4 life per hit is gonna go. 5 life per hit. Guys, this is 2.5 divine each. Yeah, it's having fun with me. Yeah, we are getting nothing. Okay, let's buy some more with these. 10 more divine is gone. Yeah, guys, and imagine how lucky that guy was. He just got it first try. He got whatever he wanted. Yeah, I mean, sure, I'll just spend 50 and then I'll break the item so I can lose a little more. Oh, really. So bad for morale, guys. So guys, every time I try, there is a 20% chance that I hit big. I think the fractured is bugged. Dang. Oh. Grab it. Guys, of course, we are calculating our level of success on a very basic level because when you hit attack speed or melee skills, right, there are tiers. And obviously, getting 28 attack speed is not the same as getting 9% attack speed. Yeah. But I guess let's run this until we exhaust it. Well, at least we learned something nice. We learned that GGG suck, which we knew already. Okay, I'm waiting for that buy order to go through. I'm trying to save 1 divine here, guys. And guys, when you really get what you want, right? For example, that happens. The problem is it becomes a really valuable item and it doesn't sell quick, right? So let me show you, for example, I have a really nice crossbow here. Take a look at this. Additional grenade projectiles, plus 2 projectiles, and 29 dexterity while having almost 1000 DPS. Yeah. This is, for example, really mighty. And take a look at this, guys. Cheapest similar is 63 divine, and I'm listing it for 40. Yeah. No sale. So our expenses right now for those 2 maces is 23 divine and we got 6 divine back. So we are 17 divine in. We lost 17 divine on those 2 maces. This is so repulsive, guys. I hate seeing this. The ratio that I'm trying to buy is at 240. The market is at 240, but mine is not filling. If it got higher again, that would mean there are some people that are trying to buy it at 240 had theirs fulfilled. At least, there will be some sort of progress. Yeah. So much lost though. Bluff. Did I finish this map? I have not, maybe? Or... Oh, I did, okay. Let's do cheap reroll, that sort of stuff. Cheap reroll. Oh, that's a really good one, by the way. Cheap reroll, pack size. Do we have quantity? Cool. Oh, how dare I save one divine? It's not filling. Got a tier 16 map. Dang, guys. I know 20% is not that a low a chance. So guys, as I said though, 20% means we get any melee skill level or any attack speed. Right? It could be like as low as like 8 attack speed. It could be as low as 1 melee skills. And of course, you know, 1 melee skills does not add that much value. But it could be also 7 melee skills and 28% attack speed. You know, if that happens, yeah, I don't know how much. Very much, let me tell you. I mean, I think we are going to make good on all of our losses here, if that happens. But 1.5% chance maybe. Is it? Oh. Is that 3? Oh, okay. Now I was wondering if I could hit a third energy shield modifier there. It's not, because we had a very low amount of life there. That was a prefix. Mirror went from 600 to 900 in 2 days. Of course, please. No, I was actually thinking about doing a price checking stream in which, you know, you guys send me your stuff and I price check them for you. Now I keep thinking about it, but then I start the stream normally and then I'm like, I should do it on a fresh stream. Just. Oh, fail fish. Hampton Falls. Is there a chance that's new? It does look like Death Rattle, but I don't think it is. Okay. Okay. Just let me get done with this map. My name is a little bit hard to spell. Could you do exclamation char? That shall show you my name. It's dodecahedron Q. A little bit hard to spell maybe. Sure. I mean, that's why I told you to do the exclamation char. I have a command, shows my gear, etc. And the character's name. Yeah, I mean, in Path of Exile names are so hard to get. I just went with dodecahedron, which means, you know, a geometric object with 12 sides, right? That's what it means. And you know, I thought it wouldn't be taken, but it was taken, so I had to put a Q at the end. Dodecahedron was taken, yeah. So many tablets. So many tablets. My buy order is going through, isn't going through, it's getting on my nerves. Maybe I'll just cancel it and buy it at 250. Yeah. Oh, you're on YouTube though. Okay, hold on. Were you able to see the name? Let me just write it in chat. Dodecahedron Q. Yeah, the command only works on the Twitch side. Sorry. I don't have a bot running on YouTube, so yeah. So we have one more ritual altar to go through, I think. Then we'll be done with the map. Studded West. So where is the frigging altar? Can I teleport somewhere near? Okay. Can, to a degree. What? Okay. Why is my XP displayed as 4% but my bar is full? That is at 5%, that's fine. I'm a little silly. Alright, let's go. I want to see the final fate of that mace, guys. Is it gonna get bricked? Am I going to hit something that I want? With the crossbows, as you saw, I got +1 projectile skills, then I divined it until I could get +2. Wasn't a huge success story. Okay, we have decent amounts. Okay, hyperbole is there. I'm gonna take a look at it just a sec. Okay. Okay. Item is too cheap to defer again. Oh, really? I didn't pay attention. Haven't been deferring it for a while, I guess. Okay, let's just grab everything here. Can we? We can. Are we sure? I don't have room. Okay. It's getting a little funny. Rattling scepter. Okay, that's garbage. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at Inca's ring. Pretty sweet. You did go for lightning modifier, lightning quality instead of attack quality, eh? So what did you get after that? +3 all resistances, right? No, it's 40% quality. It was 16 and you got 6 all resistances out of it. So you know, I'm weighing the very nice ring, by the way. Congratulations. Hold up, I didn't notice you have 45% rarity on it. 2 different instances of rarity. Wow. Dang. Oof. Wow. Two-digit divine is very easy. Whew. Let me see those mirror ones. How much is yours? Worst by. Ah, you are selling it for a mirror. One of them is you. The other is, yeah, I know this fella. I have seen him. First season he was doing something like this again. His is insane. His is just almost the same but somewhat better. Half a lightning damage on yours, 5 rarity on yours, and 1 physical damage on yours, 1 dexterity on yours. Wow. Wow, wow, but it's insane. Hundreds of divines. Wow, congratulations, it's insane. You know, it's almost the same ring. Wow. One of the best items I have seen. Congratulations, very nice. So what kind of offers did you get on this ring? And hundreds of divine, yeah. I mean, the problem is it would be very hard to price check because there are not very similar items and you are just a little bit below it, right? Half a lightning damage, 1 physical damage below, 5 rarity, 1 dexterity. Yeah, I mean, that would add to a little bit on an item, you know, that quality. So the thing is, if you know that guy, Ilnam fella, right? He is not actually selling the item for 1 mirror, right? What he does is he is offering a mirror service. So you bring him a mirror, he charges you like 200 divine, and he clones the item for you without actually, you know, selling you the item. You found a mirror? What? What? It dropped for you? You got a mirror drop? Really? Or did you trade for it? Wow. I'm guessing Yeah, he doesn't sell them. I mean, if you whisper him, go whisper him. Yes, go whisper him and you will get the auto reply. I know his name. He was out there. So do you know about Forbidden Troll? So there is a huge Path of Exile Discord, hundred thousands of people. Yes, and I'm not saying the number wrong. Hundred thousands of people. So that guy is a giant there, right? And I'm guessing he's spending real life money or something because early season he gets items, mirrored items, and he sells those mirrored items. Let me just find it for you. Forbidden Troll. Let me find you a few Ilnam items. Oh my god, what's that? What's this item? Wow, you picked up a mirror. You picked up 56 divines? What in the world is going on? How much playtime do you have? You play 24/7 non-stop? Those numbers are insane. And I did play a lot myself. I mean, I should be. So how can I see this though? That Exile Spellfering is, what's this? I'm seeing that for the first time. I would be very curious to find out what I had picked up from the ground myself. Can I do it myself? That's very cute. I love it. I would love to know that. Maybe he's appearing with a different name. I can't see Ilnam there. Blue squirrel, blah blah. He actually is the guy that runs the place, by the way. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. So go there, right? And there is a button on the right that says, how can I trust you? And if you read it, the guy is actually the guy that runs the place. Let me read it for you. If you have a hard time trusting me, so this is the explanation that he does on a mirror service. If you have a hard time trusting me, you can go to watch shop updates here below and send me a direct message. My Discord name is Ilnam. The guy is actually literally the guy that runs this place. All the TFT partners are present on Discord, including all management. I host all these people's items for years. I have no incentive to steal a single mirror. Which means he is making $10,000s out of this game. Yes, let me translate that for you. So as I said, he is not selling the item for a mirror. He is selling you the item for Can I find the item here? I can't, right? Let me just find it again. Okay. So can you tell me how I can see this Exile Pilfering Ring? Is it something that you buy from GGG? All you drop and picked up is to show to your ring. Okay, but where can I find that ring? Exile Pilfering Ring. Is it something that you bought from the microtransaction store? Let me take a look at that. Exile Pilfering Ring. Let's search. Aha. It's a thing that's solved. Okay. And what does this track? I am guessing this tracks the number of steps that we have taken. It's also on discount, eh? Well, I mean, I like this. Oh, okay, it does say. Huh. Okay. So, how do I use it? Oh no. It doesn't work retroactively. Guy. Someone wild. Well, ped means foot in Latin, and meter means measurement, so measures your feet. It makes sense. If you are not ignorant, it does. Oh, that's a shame though. Okay, this is being full scumbag here. Okay, let me see. I got Divine Orb, I want Whittling. Okay, so oh my god. It was 900 a few minutes ago. Now it's 1100. Fair. Logical amount of value gained. No, it's a mistake. I like that one. Shall I buy it? It's expensive, but okay, let's take a look at this garbage first. Okay. I don't want to make a mistake here. Maybe I should just dump these here first. These are mighty valuable. Okay. So guys, I don't want to accidentally use them and jump out of the window. We are losing enough currency as it is. Not bad. So how did you obtain that item, by the way? No, I don't know what I should be more surprised about. So you have picked up a mirror from the ground, and also you have a ring that's worth a mirror. How does that kind of stuff happen? And how can you have picked up 56 divines? So many questions. I mean, as I said, I have been playing with since the beginning of the league, and I have been playing pretty actively, and I should have maybe a little about 10 divine. Yeah. I'm gonna go 50, and if we get offers too quick, maybe we'll rise the price. Dust blue. We have this, I think. Okay. So let's salvage those legendaries. But I mean, how? You bought the base. I'm guessing it's a level 82 breaching. And you do an essence on it to get the attack roll. Can you explain the process? I'd like to learn the process of, creating a mirror item. So you got the mirror, you sold the mirror, then you had a lot of currency, and with that currency you crafted that ring. Whoa, what a very impressive ring. Okay guys, time to get wrecked. Let's grab this mace. Let's grab some whittlings. Let's grab some chaos. So it's lying now. It's gonna remove the leech, right? Let's just take a look at that actually, because as if it removes the damage, it's gonna make the item worth nothing. Okay, Path of Exile 2, Sacred Maul, doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a 200 mace, that's the important part. So the 154% physical damage is level 60. Physical damage as life. How much is it? 4.39. Sorry, it's mana actually. It could make a difference. Okay, it's a level 21 FX. Right. So it's going to remove that one. To 98% increase stun duration is also garbage, I think. It's not that garbage. Oh, hold up. It's actually valuable. Oh, we are screwed. I think we are bricked. 28% stun duration actually is valuable. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, the loss is very real, guys. So it's not valuable, but it's also high level. So it prevents us from removing. So I can't go on. It's going to remove something that's valuable now. Stun build-up is not valuable, but stun duration is valuable. It's the highest tier. It's a level 71 FX. Strength is 74. The other one is locked. Yeah, wow, guys. Oh. 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 Oh, I wanna cry. Wow. Oh my God. So these are very valuable. I'm gonna separate them. Yes, the worst has happened. So if I could keep going on, I would eventually arrive at value, and maybe I could have taken my loss back, but now it's just huge, huge, huge loss. Yeah, chaos only removes suffix. So it's going to remove stun duration or strength, right? I don't like it to remove the strength. 50-50. Why do I want the Whittling? I don't need Whittling if I get that one. That one. 3 divine. Or whoa, 375 line. You don't need Whittling though. This is fine, right? While this item is active, then your next chaos orb will only remove suffix modifiers. Why? This does it. This does it on its own. No? Why would I hit Whittling? It will remove either the strength or the stun buildup. Because with Whittling, okay, Whittling gets the lowest, but we don't want it the lowest, we just want to remove the suffix. Right? One of them is locked with fracture, and the others are strength and stun buildup, and this is going to make it remove strength or stun buildup. Strength is higher level, but that's just too expensive. Well, just go 50% because the thing is, strength doesn't add that much value. Shall we go for this? I mean, this item is going to make me broke. I did get suffix, and take a look at what it shows. It shows the wrong things. So do you know if this works properly? I mean, it's gonna remove the strength or the stun duration, right? No, I just am going to. So thing is, Monica, what you say, I spend a Whittling to keep the strength on the item 50% of the time, right? That's what it does. I spend 2.5 divine to keep the strength on this item, right? But I am happy with removing strength or stun. It's not a problem. Yeah, with Whittling, strength will remain. I know, but I don't think the strength remaining is worth 2.5 divine. No, stun is actually low. Let's take a look here. Stun is level 71 and strength is level 74. No, strength is high. So do you think do you know if this item is going to work correctly? Because it is showing me the wrong modifiers when I use chaos on it. Oof. I'm gonna go broke with this stupid item. Couldn't roll the right thing. So guys, the thing is, the item is showing me as if it would do removing the lightning and the physical, but thing is, it's not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hitting mirror items here. I'm not hitting mirror level. So the thing is, this is not a mirror level. Let me show you how good it is. Right? It's 850 DPS, and on its own, it's like 6 divine. Right? So what my goal is, I want to hit attack speed so I can hit like 1000 DPS and sell it for 2-digit divines. Right? Yep, I know, but I am saving 2.5 divine, and as you can see, I'm not swimming in currency, so yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Gain 5. I remove the strength and I mean, it's so merciless. It doesn't roll what I want. It's funny. Okay. Gain 5 mana per enemy kill. It's insane. 20%, guys. We are failing for the. Again, it shows the wrong thing. This time we got stun build up. Level 30. Yeah, we got attack speed but low tier. Oh. Oh god. Let's take a look at how I spent. 3, 6, 8, 7.5. I spent like 25 divine on this. So guys, now is a constant. So I did get what I wanted, but on a low tier, so it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna make out all my investment. I'm not gonna get a return on my investment. 20. I mean, I spent much more. So guys, we could divine this for more damage, but problem is our rolls are pretty good. Pretty good. So it would take many divines for us to profit in damage. The lightning is very good. The flat physical is not bad at all. Only the attack speed is bad. This would take many divine. And of course, it's a shame that we removed the. Because if the attack speed was a little bit better, that's a big shame. If the attack speed was 2 or 3 tiers higher, it would have been above 30 divine and then it would have been worth it. Pretty good. So the losses, yeah, don't even want to talk about it. It's huge. So we spent 3 Withing here and a Dexterous Erasure there. That's 10.5 divine. We also spent, I think, 4 more whippings before, 20 divine. So if we had hit a decent attack speed roll instead of, very low roll. So guys, because the attack speed, let me tell you, it has 8 tiers and we hit tier 3. And the lowest roll there as well. And guys, I would have liked to, divine it to get more attack speed, but my damage rolls are pretty good. So when trying to get a little bit more attack speed, I would be losing DPS. So yeah, that's not gonna fly. Lesson learned? Because this was above 200 at some point. And take a look at this. Even if this sells at the price that I wanted, I suppose it could be argued that if I sell these, I'm gonna go above 200 again. I had 3, I think. 5, yeah. Guys, also that item selling is something, right? It's around 20 divine. Bro. Thank you for your suggestions though, Monica. Thank you very much. I did finish that crypt, right? Guys, I don't know what is big oof if this isn't big oof. So we bought 2 maces profitably, and we managed to lose more than 10 divine. And this is based on the assumption that that mace actually sells. Dang. Dang. So what are you going to do with your ring, Monica? You gonna sell it? Did you take a look at Forbidden Claw? You could also try to do a mirror service, but of course the problem with the mirror service is you need to establish trustworthiness, right? Because people would have to give you a mirror so that you could dupe the item for them. I mean, guys, the loss is so real. I don't know what I can get to, alleviate the situation. Unreal. So much work gone. There's all of that work to lose. So guys, attack speed was maybe 2 tiers higher, and I think we could have made money. So how much? Oh no no no. I wasn't implying that you would, right? But the problem is, imagine, right? So a mirror is 1,100 divine right now, and I'm around 200 divine. Imagine the amount of work I would have to put in getting a mirror, right? And then imagine me trusting a stranger with that mirror. If the stranger says goodbye, I'm done, right? I mean, you can do a mirror service with that ring for sure, but as I said, how? Yeah, it's a hard question. I mean, you surely did learn how to craft. Very good job. So I guess you should go to Forbidden Trove and put your name there or something. But of course, I'm not very sure if they put just anyone's name there, because if you take a look at the items there, all of the items are owned by like 5 or 6 people, maybe 10. I don't know the exact amount, but it's always the same people over and over. Hmm. The thing is, I'm Turkish, and in Turkey right now we have a bit of a problem with Discord. We just can't access. So I have never been on that TFT Discord, right? But I heard there is a bit of a reputation thingy there. You go there, you help people, you earn some reputation, etc. I think that's how you can run a mirror service. Or you could just put it up like that, right? And when people whisper you say that you can mirror them your ring for 100 divine. But yeah, I don't know how you would be able to get them to trust you with the mirror. And so, by the way, did I understand it correctly? You spent that mirror. You spent that mirror to craft that ring, or you had enough currency. And I'm also still surprised by the. How many was it? 55, 56, 65? 56 divines. That's very, very high. Such a very nice item. I just didn't know about it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I would have loved to run it since the beginning of the season. So how much did you have to spend to make that ring? It's a beautiful ring. You spend 200 divine for the ring. You spend 200 divine for the mirror ring. Wow. That sounds like you were extremely lucky. I mean, divines are 1,100 divines. Mirrors are 1,100 divines now. And your ring is nearly worth a mirror. Wow. Congratulations. So, I had never mirror level item. I did have some mirrors in the first season, but well, the 0th season. But I never run a mirror service. I never had an item that was worth mirroring, so I just don't know this stuff. And as I said, since the game came out, Discord has been banned in Turkey, so I never went on that Discord either. But yeah, I did hear about people doing charity stuff to earn reputation there, so they can become a little bit more trustworthy. But I don't know how that would work with a mirror service. I mean, it could make you maybe in selling Atlas points or boss killing services, but yeah, mirror service is something else because the guy that's providing the mirror service can inflict a lot of damage on the person that is buying the mirror service. Of course, the safest method would be the person that's selling the mirror service has a mirror and clones the item and gives it to the guy, but of course then there's the problem of what if the guy wants the item to be mirrored and doesn't buy it? Wow. What a ring. So when you listed it, are people offering you something? Are you getting offers on it? Oh, I messed up. It was the last reroll. I messed up big time. I could have bought that. I'm wasting 2,000 now. No offers yet. So it costs you 250. Wow. Blew my mind. No, I never would have thought that you would be able to get there with that little expense, right? So you didn't spend 1/4 of a mirror to get a mirror item. Oh, so much time. So what are you playing yourself, by the way? Was it quiz? Which or you have started? Yeah, I did learn a lot of stuff. Thank you very much. But how did you get so many divines? Oh, your main is Zedadiah as well. Okay. What level are you? Dang. Very nice. Oh. 96. I'm 96 as well. You're reducing your maps? I mean, I'm still a little bit surprised. I mean, everything that you pulled off is very great, but I'm still surprised by the 56. Because, you know, my divine is like 10. 12. I don't have too much rarity though. And I don't really juice my maps, I'm guessing. I mean, 56 is a huge difference. And if you are 96, right, and I also died an insane amount of times, so there is also that. Which means I have wasted a lot of XP. I mean, you having that many more divines than I do is interesting. Who picked up a mirror? Wow. Where'd you get it? Wow. That's a lot. And are you playing spear? What are you playing? Oh. Tankle tug or rare spear? Oh. No. In 2 days, mirror doubled up from 600 to 1200, not gaining that many mirrors. It's a jungle tiara. Oh. Sacred Flame? Tikaba? I don't know those. Let me look at it. Oh, Tikaba in the Tangle Tongues. It's the crit soul core. Yes, yes, yes. And Sacred Flame, this is the offhand scepter. Yours is 62%, I see. It looks mighty valuable, by the way. Oh, guys, nothing is gonna recover my loss. Is it done? It's done. I actually run out of those rolls, man. Hold on. These are some mighty prefixes. The suffixes aren't that good. Hold on. Is that a valuable item? $2,000 evasion, 50 spirit. Really? I'm making up for my loss. So let me see. If that 9 cold resistance wasn't 9, yeah, that would be nice. I could do the 9 cold resistance away with whittling. Guys, I am a little bit sick of whittlings here. Guys, my money is dissipating so fast. 9 cold was upgraded with 11 lightning. Okay, it got replaced by 39 cold though. Oh, that's something. At the cost of 5 more divine. This is hard to price check. I don't know. Let me try 50. If this sells, guys, our troubles will be paid for. Yeah, interesting. I rolled on a pretty serious level. Okay, guys, I'm a little bit tired. And it's not. I'm not in a bad mood because it didn't go well. I was yawning non-stop from the get-go. It was a nice stream, right? I don't really add this much to my knowledge. Pretty frequently, pretty nice. If I only was able to add to my currency as well. Yeah. See you and good night. Monica, nice to meet you. See you. Thank you for your help.